What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about UR gear. So if you guys don't know, we are getting Training Cave tomorrow for Global, and we are getting UR gear for Global as well, which if you guys didn't know, on JP, when we got Training Cave, we did not get UR gear. So yeah, there's a lot to go over and everything like that. I actually have a video going over all the level 3 bosses for Training Cave. If you guys want to check that out, I actually community tabbed it. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely check that out. You can see all the bosses and everything like that. I'm obviously going to be making more videos over it on Global, so stay tuned for that as well. But anyways, so UR gear. What is UR gear? Well, UR gear is basically, literally what UR gear is, you upgrade SSR gear to UR gear, but you engrave it to a character. And what I mean by engraving it to a character is, say I make UR gear for King, which King's right here, right? Say I make UR gear for King. You see how this is lighting up, and I have this right here. That means that this UR gear is made for King. Now, how UR gear works, it's name specific. Meaning, if I make UR gear for King, it will go, it can be used for every single King in the game, right? So you see how it was on Skinny King, right? Even if I go to Fat King, it's going to be, I can use it for King because his name is King. It's name specific, right? Just like with Meliodas, right? We're going to look at all, there's what, like 4 Meliodas in the game? Here's Halloween Meliodas. Go ahead and put that on him. See how it's lighting up? That means it's on him, right? So there's that. We can also go to Counter Meliodas, which is this one right here. Boom. Counter Meliodas works for him. We can go to Demon Meliodas, works for him. We can go to Lost Vein Meliodas, works for him. So it's name specific. If they have the name, they get the gear. That's just how it is. And a lot of people get confused about it, so I want to try to make sure you guys understand it doesn't matter. It could be Fat King, Skinny King. Both of them get it. It could be Lost Vein Meliodas, Demon Meliodas, Counter Meliodas, Halloween Meliodas. They all get it, right? Giant Deanne, Small Deanne, they both get them, right? You only got to make one. So, now that we're done going over that, keep in mind, right? So, as I said, it's name specific. So, King gets the boost. If I were to put King's gear on anyone else that was not King, it's basically just normal SSR gear at that point. So we can go ahead and let's just put it on Elaine for the sake of her not having gear on, right? So if we put it on Elaine, right now you see how it's not lighting up. There's no symbol. This is just SSR gear to her. It only gives the UR gear boost to King. Anybody outside of that, it's SSR gear basically. So that is how you that's how you understand or know who's getting the boost or what's happening. It's character specific. Now that we talked about what it does and how it does it, we can go ahead and go to hold on, I gotta show you guys the boost, because I know you guys are probably wondering like what the boost looks like and everything like that. I think it boosts the stats by like 15%. This is let's do somebody else. Let's do Meliodas, because Meliodas has attack gear on. Alright, so we'll do Meliodas. Alright. So right now, this is boosting by almost 1600. If I was to put regular gear on, it's boosting now by 1100. Granted, their base stats are pretty similar, right? 480, 406. So basically, you're getting around a 400 to 500 base stat boost, right? And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, Darkskin, 500 base stat is not that much. It is, because you get that on here, right? And then, let's say you get that on here as well. You are now getting like 1,000 base stat increase, and it scales, right? That gets added into the multipliers of the percents. The same goes for the defense. The same goes for the HP. So you're gonna, whenever you make UR gear, you get increased defense or HP and attack, right? Because the top 2 are always attack, the middle 2 are always defense, and the bottom 2 are always HP. So you're going to be getting a increase to all of them. All of them are going to be getting increased. So like it's definitely really, really good. It shows how much it's getting increased down here. I mean, obviously if I did the math, but I think it's like 15% or something like that. But yeah, so you're getting a significant boost compared to just normal SSR gear. It's very, very worth. So anyways, that's everything on that. Now the question is, how do you get it? You know, what do you need to get it? Everything like that, etc. So let me go ahead and I never can find them. Let me get Helbram real quick, because I actually planned on making Helbram UR gear. So we can just go ahead and do this. Alright, anyways. So, the steps you need to take to get UR gear. Number one, I'm pretty sure they're going to have it wherever it's like you unlock a training cave after a certain part in the story, which I think we've already beat the part that you would need but to do it. But anyways, you'll go here and you'll unlock training cave, right? You can do this once every 4 or 5 days, which I mean is super nice. You can do it once every 4 or 5 days, 5 days here. But I know it used to be like 4 days or something, so I'm not sure how they'll do it on global. But yeah, you'll come here. This is training cave. Now, once you're here, you will fight bosses. Now, there's level 3 bosses, which the level 3 bosses are like 90k. You can fight level 2 bosses, 75k, and then you can fight level 1 bosses, which are going to be 60k. The higher level the boss you fight, the higher chance you have to get better rewards, and the higher chance you have to get the UR Awakening Stones. Now, if you guys don't know what the UR Awakening Stones are, I'll show you guys. Yeah, but once you beat Training Cave, you'll get the UR Awakening Stones. For UR gear, you need 10 of them. Okay? So, let's go ahead and go to my inventory. I think I have like 20. Yeah. These are the UR Awakening Stones. You need 10 of these per gear. So, we have 10 of those. You will also need 6-star blue stones. And how you get 6-star blue stones, you have to awaken these 5-star blue stones to 6-star. Now, obviously, it takes 6 for 1. So, yeah. Definitely make sure you guys start stocking up on those for the characters that you want to get to UR, because it's a hefty grind. Trust me when I tell you. So yeah, once you do that, then you're going to come to Merlin, right? And see the symbol? This is going to be the UR gear symbol. Click that, and how you do it, you will click this right here. You will click which gear you want. So we're going to go with this one. Boom. And then after that, you got to click this one right here. And this is where you pick the character that you want to give UR gear. As I said, it's name specific. So there's only one Meliodas, only one DN, one Bond, one King, one Gother, Merlin, etc. There's only one of them for each character. So as you can see, all of these characters, it's definitely name specific. So I want to make Helbram gear. So I'm going to click Helbram. I'm going to click OK. So now it's attached the gear to the name, which would be Helbram. So you need one of these, you need 10 of these, and then 500k gold. So I'm going to click that. Merlin obviously, fuses them. And now I have engraved UR gear. And if we go back to Helbram, as you can see, he now has UR gear. You can do this, obviously, 6 times for their whole gear set. You can make multiple gear sets for people as well. Say I want to have UR gear for Green King and Blue King. I can give Blue King UR HP defense gear. I can give Green King UR attack crit damage gear. You can do whatever you want. But keep note, there are specific characters you should be giving UR gear and some characters you should not be giving UR gear. And what I mean by that is, you don't want to give UR gear to everybody, right? Shout out to Nagato. Nagato's been playing JP super heavy. He spent a lot of money. He's a whale, and he has like, I want to say what, 8 UR gears. I didn't spend that much money on JP. He's definitely spent more money on JP than I have, for sure. I have about, we can actually go look. I have like 4 UR gear sets. That's it. Yeah, look. I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, and Helbram will be my 5th. So it just goes to show that, like, you're not going to be giving UR gear to just anybody. If we go here and look at the list, I'm going to, like, there's certain characters you want to be giving UR gear for sure. Now, granted, before we get into this, I want to let you guys know that on JP, whenever, like, UR gear came out, not everyone had UR gear on release. On release, it was, like, Meliodas and Alioni, right? And then the next week, it was, like, Elizabeth, Twigo, etc. The week after, it was, like, Deanne Bond. The week after, it was, like, King. So, it's, like, they funneled it out on JP. So, not everyone's going to have UR gear on release. They might do that. They might not do it for global. They might do it for global. I don't know. But just in case they do, you don't want to be giving UR gear to just anybody. So looking at this list, Meliodas is like your #1 priority. I don't care what you say. I don't care how much you hate him. I don't use Meliodas at all outside of I use Red Demon Meliodas for Crimson Demon. That's it. But he is by far the most important unit to give UR gear simply because he is used in almost everything, right? He's just used so much. From Counter Meliodas to Red Demon Meliodas to Blue Demon Meliodas in the Pin team to Lost Vein Meliodas in Ult Rush or just any team in general. He's used so much. He's probably going to be one of the first characters you get UR gear for, right? Now, King is probably the second best unit behind Meliodas to get UR gear for just because he's used quite often. Now, I know some people think he's overrated or some people don't use King or whatever. If you don't use King or you think he's overrated, you don't have to give him UR gear. The only character I say is a must-have, 100% recommend, is Meliodas. Bond is not worth it. I know some of you guys like Bond. Y'all think that UR gear is going to make Bond a good character? No, it's not worth 100%. Deanne is a really good linking partner, so if you're going to give UR gear to King, you eventually want to give UR gear to Deanne. That's just what it is. Gother is obviously good, you know. HP defense is the best for him. You could be a cuck and go triple defense if you wanted to, like just to be an asshole, but it's just not worth, in my opinion. Merlin, yes, good to go. You should probably go attack defense on her. Guild Thunder, no. None of these characters, no. Arthur is a good character to go HP defense UR gear on. I mean, you can go attack defense if you want, but he's not your damage dealer. He's good to go UR gear on if you plan on maining mono red, right? Red Escanor, red Arthur, red Gother, red Hauser, or red Grimoire, or red Twigo. That team, like, if that is going to be your main in-game team or something, or you just love Arthur or something for whatever reason, then you can go UR on Arthur. It's only worth if you're actually going to use him, because Arthur outside of that is not really doing anything for you. Escanor, obviously super good to go UR gear on. Keep in mind, a lot of people go HP defense on him, but it's like, He does a lot of damage, right? With HP defense. On JP, I have HP defense gear for Escanor. But on global, I'm going to probably go attack defense because I'm trying to one-shot people. If I use Escanor, I'm trying to slot people out of existence. That's just what it is. So, I mean, you know, that's obviously it's your choice. Attack defense if you want super inhuman damage. Or you can go HP defense if you want moderately, like, you know, good damage, but just super tanky. It's just whatever you want to do. I don't think anybody else is super worth to get UR gear. Honestly, yeah, that's about it. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, Derriere and Zeldris and Estarossa, they're not worth it. They're not worth it. Their jobs are not, you do not need UR gear to do that. You could easily have an attack, crit damage set on him, HP defense or attack defense on Estarossa, attack defense on Derriere. You don't have to give them UR gear. It can just be SSR gear. Now, if you want to go above and beyond and give them that, I know Nagato has given a couple of them. I have UR gear for Estarossa, so I mean, I get it, right? If that's what you want to do, the main point of this game is to have fun. So if you want to make it for your favorite character, by all means. I'm probably going to be making UR gear for Gloxinia and Elaine as well, so rip me. But yeah, so just wanted to tell you guys that and everything. That's pretty much all there is to know about UR gear. Last thing, once you make UR gear for a character, you cannot get those materials back. Ever. You can't. So if you make it and you don't want to have UR gear for that character anymore, yes, you can reverse it. You can reverse it. That's one thing to note. Click right here, and you can reverse the gear. Say I want to reverse the gear that was on, what's it called? The gear that was on Halberd, right? I could click this, and then for 1 million gold, you can reverse it. So now it becomes SSR gear. You do not get the mats back. You don't get any of the materials back. So if you make UR gear for somebody, you better make sure you want to use it for them. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.